Welcome back to Pandemic Legacy Season 1! It appears as though the relationship stickers are only for when you create a character. Well, I did it for everybody because we created them all and gave them names in January. So you're not supposed to do that. We did create Clive this time, though. He wasn't with us before. So he's still rivals with Vicky, who was in January. And yes, we gave Claire and Trevor the family relationship. I'm just going to leave that because I've already done a turn and I'm not going to back things up. You know what? We're just going to leave it as is. And because the rules are slightly vague, but I guess it just literally says when you create a new character. So I just took that to mean whenever you have a new character, they get a relationship, not when you bring them into the game after January. My bad. All right, let's continue on. We're going to be starting with Trevor, and he is sitting right here now in Chicago, and he has a long distance ability to remove cubes from one space away. But he's got 3 blue cards. Vicky's got 2, and Vicky's right here. So I kind of want Trevor to give her one of his blue cards so that she at least has 3, because she can cure diseases with 4. He has to cure with 5. He's got 3, so he'd need 2 more. I mean, he could take one from Vicky as well. But I think we're going to give it to Vicky. So let's zoom down on the board. He's got 4 actions, so let's get to it. Alright, so Trevor's first action, we're going to go actually 1 and 2. And for 3, he's going to cure all of the disease cubes at New York. That's his ability. He's the medic, so that's 3 actions. And for his 4th action, he's going to go ahead and give his blue Paris card to Vicky, because they are in... Oh, hang on, you have to be in the same city to do that, do you not? Let me check that. I think that is how that is supposed to work. Oh, and so that's going to work. Here's what I was thinking. Vicky's in New York, and she has the New York card. So they are able to exchange the New York card. So now Trevor has 4 blue cards. That's how we're going to do it. I knew I was thinking of something. So yeah, you can't switch the other way around. You can switch the New York card if you're both in New York. And I believe the other character that we've not seen yet, the researcher is able to swap any card in any city, I think, but we have to be in the same city to swap that city card. Alright, so that's done. That was quickly Trevor's 4 actions, so now it's time for him to grab a couple of cards. Alright, so Trevor gets a couple of cards. Off the top here, let's see what he gets. He gets no blue cards. He gets Soul, no Khartoum, a red, and a yellow. So now he's got 2 yellows, 4 blues, and 1 red. He has 7 cards maximum. And up next, then, we're going to have Clive go. But of course, at the end of Trevor's turn, we have to pull. We're sitting at an infection rate of 2, so we have to pull 2 cards and put a cube. Jakarta, no! Oh man, this is the incurable, untreatable. And now there's 2 there. We might have to get somebody over there and put a quarantine on there. And our next card for another one is Milan. Gets a blue disease. And Milan now has 3 on it. Ooh, wow. And it's already a city of unrest, unstable. We don't want it outbreaking again, because then it'll be rioting. Now it is Clive's turn. Clive has the ability to move other people around. So he's got 2 black cards and a blue right now. So let's figure out what he wants to do. He's sitting right here with Claire. I think we better take care of Milan. So let's figure out what he wants to do with his 3 actions. Alright, so I don't know, somewhat cunning plan. So for his first action, he's going to move to Milan. His second and third action, he will remove 2 cubes off of Milan. That's his second, third action. And his 4th action, he's going to use his special action. As an action, move any pawn to a city with another pawn. So he's going to go ahead and move Claire over here to New York with Trevor and Vicky. And the reason he's going to do that is because when it's Claire's turn, she's going to be starting in the same city as Trevor. She's going to get 1 extra action. She'll end up getting 6 actions. So I think that might be beneficial. We can hope. All right. Well, that was our 4 actions for Clive very quickly. And now it is time to grab a couple of cards. Alright, it's 2 cards for Clive off the top, and he ends up getting Jakarta, which is where we have a problem. Ooh, he might... Oh, he can scoot right there. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then put quarantine on it. And 1 Quiet Night. Skip the next infection. Infect City step. Do not flip over any infection cards. And I wonder if he wants to do that now or wait until Vicky gets a couple cards. Because remember, if he plays this card, Vicky can immediately, when a rival plays or discards a card, you may immediately discard any 2 cards to pick that one up. We could actually have 2 Quiet Nights in a row if Vicky discards a couple of cards. I'm going to have to think about that one. Alright, I don't think we're going to use the 1 Quiet Night right now, so it means we have to infect 2 cities now, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and that can be played in anybody's turn as well. It doesn't have to be played right now in his turn. And so Mumbai is going to get a little bit of a black disease happening. Now that is 2. It's a rioting city, and it's got 2 on it now. Not good. And our second one is Santiago. Santiago. Down in right here. Ooh, that's got 3 now. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Not good at all. Alright, that was Clive's turn. Up next is Vicky. Vicky's where everyone's congregating in New York, having a meeting, I guess. So Vicky's over there. She's got 4 actions, and let's see what she wants to do. Okay, oh, this is brutal. I think Vicky's just going to go 1, 2 to Atlanta, 3 and 4, and take off both cubes in Atlanta. So clear that right off, and that's the end of her 4 actions. And now, yeah, let's go ahead and take her 2 cards. Alright, she's got 2 cards, and no epidemic, please. She gets Sydney and London. Ooh, okay. Oh, London, and she has London, San Francisco now, and Sydney. Sydney, eh? Okay. She might be able to exchange cards with Trevor over in London, which is right here. And yeah, we'll have to think about that. Might be an idea. If we both have Trevor and Claire end up in London next turn, then they can exchange the London card. There's also the San Francisco card she has as well, so they could both meet there. But now, we either have Clive playing 1 Quiet Night, which means we're not going to pull 2 cards, or we're just going to go ahead and pull 2 cards. I think we're going to go ahead and pull 2 cards. Living dangerously. Well, we know there's going to be no outbreak because there's Santiago is the only place with 3. And yeah, so we can pull 2 cards safely right now, I think. And we get Tehran. It's going to get a black disease cube. Not good. Where do we have Tehran? Now it's got 2. Things are getting a little bit problematic over there. And our second one is going to be Atlanta, ooh, which just got cleared off. Alright, so Vicky did a good job, but there's still issues in Atlanta. Okay, so far, so good. Last up we have Claire, and yes, I guess I'm cheating. I don't know. I just gave everyone one of those friendship, or one of those relationship stickers because, I don't know, I read it as once a character's created, it gets a relationship sticker. So anyway, I'm going to keep playing it like that. I'm not going to worry too much about it. But I guess strictly by the rules, only when you initially create a character after January, apparently, do they get a relationship. Alright, up next is Claire. She normally has 5 actions because she's the generalist, but now she's going to get 6 because she's starting in a space with Trevor. So they're family. She gets 6 actions, and now I'm going to figure out what I want to do for her 6 actions. Alright, Claire is going to be World Traveler this turn. She has the yellow Lima card, and she's going to spend that to take a flight from New York to Lima. That's what she's doing. So she's going to go here, and she's going to fly to Lima. That's for first of 6 actions. Then she's going to move here for her second action, third and fourth action. She will take 2 cubes off of Santiago. She's got 2 actions left. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 2 actions left. She's going to fly again. This time she is going to fly, discarding the red card, to Tokyo. So let's get her flying to Tokyo for her 5th action. Alright, so she flies to Tokyo for her 5th action. And for her 6th action, she's going to move down here to Osaka, Japan. Now, the reason I'm doing that, I think, for her, she has the Teipai card. And I think she's going to build a CDC here. So we'll have one way over here. I think that's not a bad idea, I think. Alright, we're going to be pulling 2 cards for her. And we'll see what we get. Alright, two cards for Claire. Ooh, I feel like another epidemic's coming soon. No, oh no, Moscow. She's got a couple of black cards now. Moscow, and remove 2 disease cubes from the board. Oh, nice. I wonder if she should go ahead and just do that. Wow, just remove 2. We could remove the 2 off Jakarta because you can't cure them. Is anywhere else in grave danger? Not really. Not really. You know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and play this card. She's going to play it right now. And we're just going to go ahead and remove the 2 cubes right off Jakarta. There we go. It doesn't say anything about treat. It just says remove 2 disease cubes from the board. Pretty sure you can do that, even though the red disease, the code A403A, or 403B, calling it 403A. This is B version. Can't be treated or cured. That's not treated or cured. That's removing them from the board. So, okay, I think we're going to do that. All right, that's the 2 cards for Claire. But now we have to infect cities, unless we want Clive to play the One Quiet Night. And I got to think about. I don't think we're going to. So let's infect a couple cities. This is honestly a brutal game. All right, 2 cities. First one is going to be Osaka. Okay, wow. All right, exactly where Claire is sitting. That's going to be 1 red incurable, untreatable disease. All right, and our second disease cube out on the board is going to be Istanbul. Okay, which is, where in the heck's Istanbul? Right, okay, it's right there. So black is spread out pretty heavily, and that's going to conclude our episode for today. So far, crossing fingers, we have not had an outbreak. And I think next episode we want to have Claire building a CDC over at Teipai. Or Teipai? Is that how you say it? Something like that. Pretty close. And, yeah, we might want to start using some of the quarantine actions at different places too, although so far we haven't really needed to do it, but we might need to think about that. Alright, so thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. Pandemic Legacy Season 1, we're in early February. We have to cure the blue disease, which is Cobra 403. It's a named disease. We have to cure the blue disease. We don't have a name for it yet. And the black disease to win this part, or to win February. If we don't, then we'll have to reset and do the second half of February. Alright, thanks so much. I'll see you next time for the continuation, Pandemic Legacy Season 1, February.